we all are raised a certain way. So me seeing my wrongs that I don't always need to consume everything. The right amount we're supposed to be eating is not even that much. Not saying to starve yourself, not saying to enjoy yourself. Just learn how to discipline yourself. Because when you learn how to discipline yourself, you're learning values for everything else. Then you're learning how I don't need to buy everything. I'm okay with such and such because I can deal with it. I can learn to live with that. When you want to buy stuff that you don't even need, you're able to appreciate that value. When something holds value, you appreciate it more. When you really get up throughout your day and focus on what you really need to achieve, and that's the health. That's your mental health, that's your physical health. You have to achieve these things. I'm not saying you don't need to not buy anything. If you feel like you deserve something and you want to buy it, go for it. But I'm saying consistently always just wasting a large amount of money on basically nothing. And it's okay. If you have it, you have it. Me personally, I feel like I have to discipline myself so I can gain. I was, how can I put it? I want to gain more strength in my mind that I don't need a lot of stuff that I feel like I want. I don't need it. I can live without it. I can survive without it. The jewelry, the gold, a lot of it, we don't need it. But like I said, it's okay to still invest in the right things and create that good value. Invest in something that has a lot of value. So when it does reach up to a certain amount, if you need to sell it, if you need to just have something in the safe, cool. Not saying that's wrong, but all I'm saying is learn how to self-discipline. And I've done it. Certain things I do, certain things that I haven't done yet, but I've disciplined myself in several ways and it feels good. Soda, we know soda's, not the best thing in our life. Coca-Cola. But I learned that drinking it every day is not good for your body and then the taste goes down. Discipline yourself by not drinking it for a while. When you taste that flavor, it tastes good. It tastes right. Nice cold Coca-Cola. Go. It tastes good. That just goes with everything. Don't kill it. Don't go to a place, a restaurant, and always eat somewhere because to me, that flavor just goes away slowly. I'm learning to appreciate everywhere that I go, anything that I do, whether it's a it's wrong, whether it's right. Um, in any situation, I'm learning that I appreciate it. If it's a struggle, I even appreciate the struggle more than anything because it makes me it makes me feel that I can teach these values to my children. And yes, they have to learn from their own mistakes, but we have to also drill in their head on what we know. And that's a big failure that a lot of people do. They don't really sit down and talk with their loved ones. But if we could take the time out of our day to do something that we really don't need to do that. Be consistent with your loved ones. But back to being self-disciplined. I want to self-discipline myself. I want to be able to exercise and feel more healthy. Self-discipline. I don't need to consume a lot of food. I don't need to buy a lot of clothes. I don't need to buy a lot of jewelry. You know, wearing these clothes, it's only gonna get old anyway. I'd rather feel good inside, in shape, knowing I could run, knowing I could play basketball, knowing I can do a lot of stuff that I can't even do right now. And I'm just making excuses every single day on why I can't do this. And it's not an excuse saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna do it because of 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 any health issues." It's just because I'm just so used to it. I'm used to lounging and not doing nothing. But now I bump myself in the head and I'm getting back to reality on my goals, on my natural ways that you have to elevate. I'm elevating in so many ways: music, money, exercising, spending more time with the family, training the dogs, a little bit of everything. Create a balance of everything because, yeah, if you have a lot to juggle around in your life, you have to create that balance. You'll be all over the place if you're just trying to get everything done right away. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes within that day period, it's not going to work. You have to learn how to separate some things and learn, okay, I'm going to do these few things in the day and be able to finish the rest tomorrow. I want to be able to walk in the mall and not debate with myself whether I want those shoes or I don't want them. What's the point? No point on caring about an object, a materialistic item. I don't need it. Got plenty of it. But I want to be able to feel good and great about myself. I walk in any place and be like, okay, I'm just there just to sightsee. I'm there to adventuring off into the world and being able to grab everything that you learn it from and the people you could learn off of and talk to and get to know and elevate with them through business. You know, some of the best things you can accept in life. But I'm here to elevate myself and start my workout program and being able to eat correctly, making the best choices. If something holds value to you, make sure you go with it all the way, 100%. You know, vlogging, it means something to you, vlog, because this vlog actually helps me out, expressing myself and being able to give my knowledge to whoever wants to consume it. I feel that it's going to help me achieve because look, I'm over here basically, I'm a therapist to myself. I'm able to communicate with myself a little bit better and look at myself and say, hey, what's wrong with me? What's right with me? What do I accept in life? What should I not accept? How do I make myself better? I want longevity. I want to be able to live longer and be able to give that structure to my young ones and be able to see them grow into wealth and health. So me doing something like this is a great value to myself. It's a great investment. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. It's free to post. It don't cost nothing. And in fact, if it goes up, you go up. You get paid. Not only that, you gain yourself. Don't be greedy in life. Being greedy can only set you back. So what I'm trying to do with myself is self-discipline myself. It's helping. I'm able to create that space in my circle to know what is right for me. It might not work for everybody. You have to do what works best for you. But I feel what works best for me, and there's no wrongs or right for anybody. Let me rephrase that. There is wrongs and rights, but I just don't like to judge nobody, and whatever you do, you do. But I feel like the way that I'm gonna function is being able to have structure and being able to have that discipline, that self-discipline. Because like I said, I want to be able to walk anywhere and not have an issue that I have this type of car or I have these type of clothes. And I have good stuff. You know, I got it. I'm not saying I don't. I do got it. But the thing is, I have to learn from the things that I really didn't need. Now I'm learning what I really need is that self-care, is that love around me, the love that I gotta show others, the support, the discipline, the knowledge that I can give to them and teach them, so when they're out in the streets, they know how to be around people. They know how to be around themselves and teach themselves how to love themselves. And I've self-disciplined myself before. Creates self-confidence. Being able to walk anywhere and being like, okay, I'm fit to do anything. You know, if someone attacks us, I'm fit for it. I'm ready. If you playing basketball, I'm fit. I go play basketball now. I'm not able to go run up and down the court like I used to, but I got to get myself back into it so I can feel better. I can feel good. Hit the threes I used to hit. But that's why I'm working on it now. Now is the time. There's no excuses. You just got to go with it. What I'm going to do more every day is more exercises. I'm going to make a chart of foods that I do want to intake. Try to go hit the court and play some basketball. What else? What else is good? Writing as well. Poems, songs, mental stimulation, reading books. Do more of that. Every day I just want to be productive. If I feel like I'm going to sit down, I'm going to feel like, no. Get myself up, do something. Whether it's sweeping, cleaning the house. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You know, I'm pretty big on that. Things have to be clean. I'm a clean person. But I feel like I have to do something. Something's telling me, no, just keep going and going and going. It's just not an image to the world, but it's just an image to myself because I care. I care enough that I want to hold that value in my life. When I purchase something that I feel is a good value and it's going to invest, I got to take care of that value. And it's okay, you know, like I said, it's okay to want things, but just self-discipline yourself because this world is so materialistic, but we got to learn that we have to love what we have in front of us. You know, and it's about that time. It's about that time to change. It's about that time to realize that going out for a walk is one of the best things that you can do. Just tell yourself what can you do better daily to achieve your goals. If you got to write something down the day before, look at it in the morning, whatever you got to do, jot some notes down on the wall and put it before you leave that door. I feel like that's like one of the best methods that helps me put something right by the door so before I leave, I know what to do. I know what to take care of. I do a lot of things in a day. So I feel like that sometimes I may forget something, and me being one person trying to do as much as I do, and I like doing it. I love doing it because I feel like it's an adrenaline rush. It is an adrenaline rush. I like to achieve it, and I feel great about myself. But I'm only human, and I forget these things on how to just really stop and focus and take one thing at a time. As I was saying before, you got to learn how to separate certain things, and if you just only could do 4 things in that day, only do 4 things, 2 things, 1 thing, whatever it is. It might take a whole day, but don't overwhelm yourself. We have 24 hours in a day, but we do need that rest. We do need that self-care. We need to understand ourselves. Not everybody can do it, but I love doing it. I love doing everything that I'm doing because it helps me. It helps me in a bigger way that I couldn't imagine. And now I feel great on everything that I do. I think exercising is a big part of my lifestyle. I feel like one of my favorite things to do is actually going into the wild, going into the mountains and actually going through, feeling that adrenaline rush that something might pop out. Even though that sounds a little scary, and but that's nature. That's life. Things we encounter we're scared of, but I feel like doing something like that, going in with nature, you one with yourself. You're able to enjoy it. I enjoy walking in through the woods and being able to be in peace, being peaceful, having no issues. But the only issues I'm having is the ones in my thoughts, fighting my own thoughts and mine, and trying to find myself and battling with myself. But that's the only thing. But when I am walking, I feel like there's really not too much to think of. And don't get me wrong, yeah, when there is nothing to do, you really think. But at times there is some peace. I just have to get this off my mind before I end this. When I know I'm in the best shape, I know it's gonna feel good because I've been in an okay shape before, but now I know once I hit that level that I want to hit, I'm gonna be able to put it on a t-shirt, put on whatever, and be like, cool, I look good. I'm right. I'm here. But putting on something now is, I debate with myself. I drill myself that I don't look good in it. I don't feel right in it. Then that's where that self-discipline, that self-care, that confidence goes down. And that's the whole reason of this vlog, is to actually get to know yourself and do for yourself, so you can be able to throw something on and be like, I'm okay with a t-shirt. I look good with a t-shirt. That's all I need, and throw on some jeans and some regular Nike shoes and call it a day. Not worrying about no name brand and just putting it on. And that's where I want to be. I'm there. I'm almost there.